Here we go, Honest Answer Gaming fans. This is Chad. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I hope you're enjoying the videos. This game is getting really good. We're at the finale right now, so we're going to head over to Camarocho and go to the Ginda Law office. We're going to have to go back into court and talk about how we feel that Ehara did kill Mikoshiba. There it is. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Here we go.
Wow, looks like we've got a full house.
Shirosaki-sensei asked me to come by. She said they needed some business handled while you were out of town.
I find it hard to believe she'd put it that way.
Maybe not. Either way, I don't mind helping.
Yagami-san, you're just in time. I think we should conduct another interview with Ehara-san.
Okay, but what will we talk about?
If we want to claim he's innocent of battery, then we need to prove he's the one who murdered Mikoshiba at the same time. But since the murder footage isn't admissible in court, we need something more substantial.
So the judge said they wouldn't allow internet videos of unknown origin and...
Basically, we need new evidence. And that might mean something no one's seen or found yet.
So your plan is to meet with Ehara and just ask him?
I know it's a long shot, but yes.
I'd like to come help, but someone has to check Higashi-san's work.
Excuse me? If I have to be Hoshino-kun's lackey, I'm fucking out.
I'd prefer if you address me as Hoshino-sensei.
Mouth on this kid.
Ehara only seems to open up to you, Yagami-kun. So, if you talk to him again, do you think we'll find out something new this time?
I sure hope so.
I'll see what I can get out of him. Having another chat with him couldn't hurt.
Sounds good. Oh, and look after Saori for me, would you?
Sure, of course. Mafu, should you even be here? Won't the prosecution think you're double-crossing them?
What do you mean? I am just here to get dirt on the defense. Expect Prosecutor Takano to hear all about it.
Guess we better watch ourselves.
I still have some preparations to make. Yagami-san, why don't you go kill some time? I'll call you as soon as I'm ready. It shouldn't take long.
Sure thing.
I'm going to try and get in touch with Ehara's wife. Even though they're separated, Ehara may have shared details about Mikoshiba's murder with her. Oh, and Higashi-san will be there to
I
help.
don't know about that, but I guess it's alright to check that out.
RK's still raising hell around the city. Bunch of ex-Tojo guys have been especially loud and proud. Just watch your back out there. Not that I don't think you can handle it.
Well, at least he has some confidence in me. Yeah, let's go see what we can find. Right now, we're just killing time until we have a chance to go there. I don't really have much going on other than I would like to try to finish off the girlfriend mission if I can. So maybe I'll head over to Ujincho for a little bit. I should have went I do that every time where I go to Ujincho, but I could have just went right to the... I keep forgetting I can just go right to the school. I don't know why I do that every time. Because I think that's where she should be. Yeah, let's double check. I don't know. See if we can talk to her, maybe. Hopefully. If she's in here, that is. Last time I came in, she wasn't. Nope, she's not in there. I don't know where she is. It's weird. She should be around here somewhere. It's just random that she wouldn't be at school. I don't know. Actually, let's talk to this guy and see. What does this guy have? Nothing I really need right now. Yeah, this is weird. I have no idea where she is. I just thought since I was here, I might as well try to finish the story. Like, finish hers, and then I have no idea where she is. I guess I'll just run around for a little bit. I don't know. It's just weird. Just weird she's not around here. I don't know. Ow. I'm trying to just walk around and waste some time. I wonder if I can just go over to... I might be able to just go right to... like outside the school, and then I'll say that I wasted enough time. Because I really, like I said, I don't have much to do before this finale gets ramping up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, too bad they don't let you play basketball in the game. That'd be cool. I mean, you already did all the other ones, so I'm surprised they don't have that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see her at all. I don't think it has anything marked on the map, does it? No, it just shows the stuff in the cafeteria. Try to slow it down a little bit because he just seems to always be... He's always like constantly running around and stuff. It's weird. I was like, I'm gonna check the room one more time just to make sure. I don't see her though. Yeah, let's head out of school. Maybe Sorry Son will send us a message so we can get that taken care of. Start going on with the finale. Oh, wrong way. Let me go this way. Here we go. I was hoping that's what would happen.
Sorry for keeping you, Yagami-san. We should
Oh,
head to
we're
the
good.
detention center. Where are you?
In Kamurocho. How about I take a cab and pick you up?
If you please. I'll be waiting.
If you please. I love how it's like, if you please. So I just need to get in the taxi. Let's see if it says, yeah, Tokyo Detention Center. There we go.
Isn't that just the worst? So the murder footage can't be used as evidence.
He probably
I was
knew
hoping
that.
it'd be played in court for all to see.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and if it was, it would prove your innocence and overturn your battery conviction, no problem. But the prosecution flat out refuses to accept you murdered Mikoshiba. There's no room for error. You could flat out confess and they would refuse to accept it.
Excellent. In the end, they'll lock me up for battery, and I'll get away with murder.
Yeah. We know all about what you and Kwana planned. We just don't have the evidence to prove it.
My condolences.
Which reminds me, you said you'd confess to killing Mikoshiba after you got out of prison, right? Then, as icing on the cake, you'd admit the battery charge was false and humiliate the law for letting a murderer walk free.
Exactly. The public must know that the law can't be trusted. Personally, I hope the media hops all over it.
I bet you do. So when that time comes, you'll need some decisive evidence of the murder so your confession holds water. Maybe you've got something like that in your back pocket already?
Not a bad reaction from Ehara. Maybe there really is some hard evidence.
Because we'd
Mikoshiba's
sure look good if
murder.
we had some new evidence to take into the appeal.
That's why you geniuses came all the way out here. I told you I wouldn't admit to the murder in court. I have no intention of just handing it over.
Handing it over? So you're saying there is still a piece of evidence we don't know about?
What is it, Ehara-san?
Even if there was, you'll never get
wonder
your hands
why-
on it. Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
I wonder why he's kind of stringing us along like this.
The murder weapon. Kanagawa PD said the weapon used to kill Mikoshiba still hadn't been
Still
found.
hadn't been found, yeah. I remember that.
Yet it appears in the footage without a doubt as to what it is.
His face.
A knife.
It was a knife.
If it wasn't found at the murder scene, it's highly likely the suspect or an accomplice took it with them.
Any normal criminal would have just ditched it somewhere. Except you're anything but normal. You got revenge for your son, and you want to publicly humiliate the law for letting you pull it off.
Your point?
If you were
Yeah, you
cleared
don't
of the
sound
battery
very happy.
charges and confessed to Mikoshiba's
Not
murder
happy at
without
all,
evidence, no one would buy it. You'd need something convincing. Busting out the weapon no one's found yet would do the trick. That one piece of evidence would flip the whole case on its head.
Well, look at you go. Then tell me, where do you surmise I've hidden this weapon?
That's a good question.
Well, right after killing Mikoshiba and Ijinsha,
Probably
you would have
maybe
had to
give it
book
to
it to
Kiwana.
Ikebukuro Station. You had accomplices with you.
I'd say
And if
Kiwana
that's
maybe,
the
or
case, there
could
would
be
have
any
been
of them.
plenty of time to hide the weapon.
Yeah, so that's about as far as I thought this out.
If that's it, then I'm done here.
Kawana's vanished, Ehara-san. Public security found out about him.
Public security.
Kawana wanted me to tell you he won't make it to the end of your revenge plan.
So, I'm the last man standing, am I? Well, he's already helped me plenty. I never expected to see him again anyway.
At this point, he won't be able to outrun them. If public security catches him, he'll get much worse than an unfair trial. Burying him will be the least they do.
What do you mean? What's going on?
You remember last time? If you don't recall, I said you'd grab the tiger by the tail.
And your tiger is public security.
Right. And they're out there on the warpath. Everything has to be brought into the light. We need what you did to be exposed. Kawana can't be saved in any other way. I need your help, Ehara-san.
Then you
Well, if
lose.
go along with it or not.
I'll never admit to killing Hiro Mikoshiba in court.
That's what I thought.
The system can die. It threw Toshiro away, and I won't lift a finger to save it. Kawana-san knew how this could end. We have our convictions. When this started, we knew it could end up costing our lives.
Huh.
You knew going in, huh? And that's all? Is that what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night?
Maybe it is.
He doesn't have much else to live for now. The son committed suicide and he's divorced and everything.
Yagami-san,
There's not much they can do with
do you
it.
remember my original request? To look into both Ehara incidents? I asked you to look into the train event, and then I asked you to look into Hiro Mikoshiba's murder.
Okay.
And now, I'm afraid I have to make one more request of you. Do you still carry your defense attorney's lapel pin? Ehara-san's trial. I'd like you to take the floor with me to defend him.
Oh wow.
It's going to be eventful. I think we should go as a team.
Sure about that?
He's like, you sure about that? It's been a
You
while.
know, my legal counsel isn't cheap.
I'll let Genda-sensei know about the invoice.
You got it. Count me in. You never know when something like this will happen. Check it out. I always have it on me.
Yeah.
I know that.
I know.
You do?
Everybody knows that. He's always carrying it. It's fun. It's awesome. Kaito-san and the others are looking for Kawana and Ijincho. Is there anything left to do before I go back? Things are going to get pretty intense, so if there's anything you still want to do in Kamurocho, now's the time. Note that you're in for the long haul, so you'll still be able to save along the way. Yeah, this game's getting good. I love how it'll let you know that it's ramping up, and it's cool. Yeah, I sure hope, I don't know, I hope. I'm a little upset with the information I'm hearing about how they might not make another one, but I would love love for them to make one more just to finish it off as like a trilogy. Just have 3 games. That would be so sick. I hope they can figure out some way of getting the Yagami voice actor back on there for another round. That would be awesome. I better make sure I double check all this stuff. I don't think drinks matters much, but might as well get these. It's not like I don't have enough money as it is. Yeah, might as well buy all I can before we start this. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Yeah, let's get all these. Okay. What about this one, the stamina one? Got 3 there. Well, I guess that's as good as I can be prepared. So let's get in the taxi and we'll head back to Jinsho.
Hello?
Doc, where you at right now?
Just got back to Yokohama, actually. You weren't spying on me, were you?
You just noticed? Everywhere you went, I know about it. And I mean everywhere.
And I mean everywhere.
Where are
That
you
sounds
right now?
creepy.
Over at the Leomon's place. Hoshino-kun and Higashi are here too.
Oh, right. They mentioned they were going to Yokohama to see Ehara's wife or something.
Make your way over, will you? I need a full report, and I don't want to hear you were slacking.
Well, look at you taking charge. Anything else, boss?
Yeah, I was
go
gonna say,
track
it
your
sounds like
feet
the
a
boss.
long way.
That's awesome. I like it. That's funny. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, 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 wow.
For real?
Oh! Chowie! There we go. That guy. I love how that guy's just chill now, like, okay, I'll watch him beat up all these other guys. I love that move. Basically what you do is you just run at the guy. What you do is run at the guy and then you jump up over his shoulders and then you hit the triangle at that time. So it works out really good that way. So that's how I usually do that move, like that. Okay, I'm going to make one more effort. I'm going to make one more effort to head to the school and see if I can see that girl. If not, then I'm just going to go story and that's it. Then I had one side case that I have to go against the Amon brother if anybody's ever played the Yakuza games and they know how tough those guys are, so I got my butt kicked last night on that, so right now I'm not gonna worry about that as much. Probably do it later on my own time. If I come back to this game later on. I usually always do. I usually always come back at least. Like, I know on the Yakuza games I played all of them through in a year. I played through all of them in a year and then I ended up spent another 50, 60 hours on each of them. I have on all the games. So. Yeah, let's just see if she's in here. I don't know. Maybe I'm not at the level I need to be at. Where are you at? I went the wrong way. Yeah, maybe I'm not at level 4. I thought I was, but you have to be at level 4 to meet with her and have like a last hurrah, I guess you could say. It says she's in here right now. So see what it says when I talk to her. Thank you for day. Please come by whenever you like. Well, that was dumb. It didn't do anything. I guess I can't do anything with her then. Okay. Let's just head to the Liamong's area. out of the way, guys. Yeah, really overall, I think the game's been really, like, I really love it. I love the game, I love how it is. I would say that when it comes to fighting people on the street, the purple ones really aren't that much more difficult. They have more health, but it's like, it's pretty easy just to take these guys out. It works out good too, because then you can build up your things a lot faster than that. Ramblings of a Hermit. What? It says that I have one that I can unlock. I thought I had that one, the unofficial. I don't know. It says I have plenty of points. There we go. There's one right there. Okay. Yeah, it still looks like there's a bunch of skill books that I have to unlock somewhere. Probably through, like, buying stuff from, like, skateboarding, kid, and other things too. Man, there's a lot of guys. There's like 3 separate sets of people right here in the one. Probably oh, son of a gun. These guys are still chasing me? God almighty, I'm trying to get to the... I don't mind fighting them. I guess I have no choice now. I was gonna say, I don't mind fighting them, but it's like I'm in the middle of trying to get the story going. Guess I'll take out that guy first. That's not a big deal. I mean, like I said, it's good to get experience points off of it, but I just want to be able to continue on with the story.
Really, guys?
There we go.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Everyone but the star of the show.
That is next level ass kissing, Hoshino-kun.
A good ass kisser is a good communicator. Welcome back, Yagami-san.
Grab a seat, Doc. Nice. So you're really gonna stand in court again?
Just to give Sari-san some support.
Ah, I see. Does that mean I don't need to be present for Ehara-san's appeal?
Yeah, you don't really have to be.
How would I know? Isn't that more of a Sari-san question?
If Yagami's there, I don't see why you gotta be. You're on thin ice, Hoshino-kun. You still gonna have a job if you're redundant?
I have been plenty useful. At least a little.
Should a lawyer really have to say that? This guy is kind of a rookie, huh?
Man,
Everyone's
the
giving him a
gangster
hard
just
time.
put the lawyer on notice.
I love it.
Well, that's all I got. How about you guys?
Yeah, I just wanted to check the time. I'm interested to see if I can get through a bunch of it. Better get all the information sorted out. So where's Kwan?
Any word on where he's hiding?
It's a good first question.
About that. We must have asked everyone in Eugene show, but we got nothing.
When he
RK's
fell
out
off,
there
well,
looking for
I
him,
wouldn't
too.
say fell, but when he
Seem to think I've
got
still
blown
got
off
him
that
on
boat,
watch.
I think he
On
probably
the flip
went,
side, that means they still haven't found
went to a
him.
whole different country. I wouldn't be surprised or something.
Although that's
I don't know
not
why
much
he'd stick around here.
consolation. You think Kawana-san's still in one piece after the explosion?
Yeah. He went flying, he probably got hurt, but
Unharmed, I can't say. When I saw him, he was already making plans to disappear. But the real problem is what happens next. Now that he knows Reiko Kusamoto betrayed him, we don't know Kawana's next move.
I'd never let that slide if I were in his shoes. Maybe Kawana's thinking the same thing, you know? He spent all that time underground brooding and shit. Maybe he's really gonna stick it to Reiko Kusamoto.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Oshinoku, Higashi, you teamed up with Ehara's wife?
Dang.
Yeah, but we didn't gain much from it.
Turns out Ehara and his old lady don't really keep in touch.
Yeah, I knew they wouldn't.
After her son took his life 4 years back, she refused to keep living under the same roof. Only reason she hasn't divorced him is because it's too much of a pain to process.
She's been living in that same apartment even when Toshiro-kun was still alive. She let us light some incense on his altar, but she was pretty vacant the whole time.
Did Ehara's battery charge come up at all?
She said she didn't care.
She didn't care her husband was out there groping women and killing bullies? Has she even seen Mikoshiba's murder footage?
According to her, no.
Really? That's hard to believe.
Well, there's no easy way to put it, but it felt like she'd given up on everything.
Made for a pretty depressing trip, I'll tell you that.
If you lose a child like that, that'd be tough. Especially when they were that close to like graduating.
What's the word on RK coming down to Ijincho?
Everywhere you look, they're strutting around like they own the place. And they know our faces, too. They stare us down, but never get too close. It's fucking annoying.
Plus, they're acting like they're here to stay. They've been harassing the joints we have ties with.
Harassing how?
You know, shit like pretending to be normal customers, then dying dashing or complaining to mess with business. Then another guy will come in and be like, need protection? And suddenly they're charging a fee.
That's some Yakuza shit right there.
Yeah, it is.
Old shit, too.
Big time.
The Yakuza who pulls that today is out in one shot under the anti-gang laws.
And Soma? Is he still around town?
Nah, there's nothing on him. Even if he is, he probably went underground by now. And Soma isn't exactly a social butterfly like Akutsu. Finding him's gonna be a pain in the ass.
That Soma
Especially if he has public security's help.
stays hidden.
Unless it's a life or death situation, I doubt he'll show his face.
That about wrap it up?
Seems so. As for me, I think I'll head out and see what I can find out about Kawana-san.
Same. I just hope he's okay.
Tsukumo-san and Sugiura-san do some impressive work.
Yeah. You don't hold a candle to them, Hoshino-kun.
Black belt in karate, and you never even use it.
Well, I'm just more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Anyway, I'm heading back to Kamurocho. Enjoy yourself, Higashi-san.
What about you, Todd? Want to call it a night? Tesso said he'll let us stay if you do.
Sure.
No skin off my back, really.
Might as
So, what'll
well.
it be?
Yeah, I don't
If I
have
can
much
really
going
stay
on.
the
I
night,
can't do
I'll
anything
take
with
him up
that.
on
I can't do anything with that girl anyways, that woman. Is that the drone? Sounds like the drone's out and about. To me, that sounds like a drone. Yeah, he's got the drone out and about.
Get this, Todd. Tesso asked me to fly the drone. Says it's the first time he's seen this place from above.
Seriously, it's pretty legit. I picked one up for myself.
Yeah, he's all excited. He's like, I like this. It's funny.
Yagami, I think I'll stick with Aniki and tag along. Guess that means I'm helping you guys out. Couldn't live with myself if I backed out now with a fish this big on the line.
It says make preparations. guess we'll try to head out. Okay, well, let's try one more time. Kind of annoyed, but let's try one more time and see if I can talk to her or find her. If I can't, then I'm done. I just thought it'd be nice to get that done. Get the achievement. Complete the story with that. I like to just tie up loose ends as much as I can. I feel like it's all kind of connected together. Oh, there we go. I almost ran right past the room. And she's not there. Cool. Okay. So she is still not around. That's great. I wonder where she is. Trying to look everywhere for her, but I don't see her. I wish they just mark it on the map and say, hey, she's here right now. One time I had to go talk, there was a cat that I had to go talk to, and then she appeared. So I don't know if there's something like that where I have to find something, cat or something, or just weird. It's just weird to also be like, oh yeah, I got completely where we need to be with her, and then she doesn't want to, can't find her to talk to. I'm just trying to look all over the school. Oh, look all over the school and see where she might be. And this will just take me into the gyms. I don't think she'd be in here. I mean, she is a nurse, but... yeah, I don't know. I know, guys, sometimes it just won't trigger the right way. Or you just won't find them until a certain point, like that one side case that I couldn't do until the finale. Even though I thought it would be like earlier on and stuff. Oh. So I need to go to, looks like Yokohama 99, okay. Yeah, let's head over there. Head over there, and then hopefully we'll continue more of the story on it. I guess I could just like skateboarded down there, but that's alright. I want to try to get through it a little more. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, I'm like way high up there. Of course. Of course, Ellie had tripped me. Yeah, usually, I wouldn't say all the time, but it seems like sometimes, yeah, I wouldn't say completely invisible, but there is something like that.
Hey, Yagami-san. You handle everything in the Jincho?
As much as I can right now.
I think so.
Warning, things are going to get pretty intense. So just what it said before, this time you have to, now that we're here, I just want to say there's still stuff to do, just so I can... Let's save it here, I guess. Let's start a new... let's do a new save file over chapter 2. There we go. 76 hours right now. Wow, that's crazy.
Really? He's
Good
upstairs.
to go.
Tsukumo-kun, Yagami-san's here.
Something up?
Yes. It's about the pendant Kawana-san gave you. Turns out it was just a decoy after all.
A
Decoy? For what?
For what was inside. This. The cracks in the pendant were hiding an SD card. And on it was some video data.
Huh.
Video
It's almost
data.
like Kawana wants
What
this.
exactly?
That's kind of a back... It's probably a backup plan for
It's the
Kawana.
footage of Ehara murdering Hiro Mikoshiba.
No.
Just like we saw before. No additional
Oh,
scenes.
okay.
That doesn't make sense. Why would Kawana put his life on the line just to give me that? I mean, RK came after him and everything. And all for a video that's already all over the internet?
Yes, except the video on that card is the original. All the others were copies of this source. In layman's terms, this is the master tape.
That's a
Or in
master
film,
one.
it'd be the negative, with no additions or modifications of any kind.
What do you mean? And how do you know for sure?
So this SD card here is a special little thing. You can't usually buy it in stores. It's called a worm, or write once, read many. If you were to take a picture with a digital camera, the images saved on this SD card couldn't be edited or deleted.
Huh.
It's what forensics teams use when photographing crime scenes. Which means what we have here is unaltered footage of Mikoshiba's murder.
That means it would qualify as evidence in Ehara's appeal.
Yeah, I'd say you have room to negotiate with the prosecution and the judge. At the very least, it beats an internet copy with no origin.
Hey, think this'll be enough to win the trial?
Well, I can't guarantee that. But it does explain why Kawana-san took such a risk. The video on here is the sole original. That's why he'd only leave it in the hands of someone he trusted.
Kawana asked me to give this to Ehara.
Sure, but he had to know we'd turn it inside out first. Maybe it's Kawana-san's way of entrusting you with the evidence you need?
It could be,
After
yeah.
all, with public security after him, he may not live to see tomorrow. And seeing how he's on the run, he had to find a way to get that into Ehara-san's hands. Which I think is why he left it all up to you, Yagami-shi.
Then it's settled. It's about time I expose everyone involved in Mikoshiba's murder. Ehara, Kawana, and his students. That's the first step to luring public security out in the open.
And I believe the SD card will make that possible.
So hey, looks like almost getting blown up was worth it.
I guess so.
He's like, I guess so?
Hey, sorry to bug you.
Hey, I know that kid.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, what's he doing here?
I was talking to the MRC guys earlier. They said you'd be at this detective agency.
It's kind of weird to see
Everything
him.
okay?
That's the one that used to be the bully
Well,
at the very
Akane
beginning of the
started
game.
hanging out with some shady guys. So I figured I should talk to Yagami-san about this.
Sounds like a tricky situation. Please, have a seat.
It's not good.
Akane's that girl you hung out with all the time, right?
Yeah, the one that got a little bit of an attitude.
So, want to tell me more about these shady guys?
They're these thugs from Tokyo. RK, they're called.
Oh no.
They've been flirting with her.
Okay. What else?
They got her so comfortable she blurted out some stuff she probably shouldn't have.
Oh Oh, great.
Stuff about you, Yagami-san.
Of course you did.
Well, that's nothing I can't handle. But rolling with RK is bad news. She needs to stop. Their leaders are ex-Yakuza, you know.
I knew it. So they actually are dangerous then.
What's really going on?
They asked Akane which student you cared about the most.
What?
So she kind of blurted out Koda's name.
She did what?
Yeah, even Akane knew she messed up. So she called me right after. Yagami-san, you've been mixed up with RK, right? You think they might go after Koda?
Probably.
You try to get in touch with her?
Actually, I haven't been able to.
What about Akane?
Oh, right. Let me try and call.
Hello, Matsun?
Akane, where are you right now?
The last place Mikoshiba-sensei was.
Huh?
I'm with RK. We're at the building where Mikoshiba-sensei's body was found.
I know where that is. That's not good.
Matsun, are you with Yagami already?
How do you know about that?
It's Yagami. Is Koda-san there too?
She is. Yagami-san! It's me, Koda! Please, help me!
This Yagami? Come on over and we'll play. You know the place, right?
That's not good.
Not important. Better hurry, or else Koda-chan will have to entertain us. Know what I mean?
Hey! Stop it! No!
Don't! What the hell do you want?
Come down and find out. Oh, I'm sure this goes without saying, but if you go to the cops, these girls are as good as dead.
Do you guys even understand what you're doing right now?
Better hurry.
What's happening?
Matsun, you stay here.
What a mess.
I'll contact Kaito-san and Higashi-san for help. And I'll fly my drone out to the scene, too.
Perfect. Counting on you.
Yeah, that's not good.
Let's go, Yagami-san. Hurry up, or I'm leaving without you.
Have to go where Mikoshiba's body was found. They're both being held, it sounds like. Yeah, I didn't expect something like this. I thought we were gonna get on to the one part with the court case and maybe go against Soma or whatever. Whoa.
What's up?
The heck?
Yagami-shi, this is Tsukumo. My drones just arrived at the scene. Koda-san and Akane-san are with some men. About 20 of them.
Where's Kaito-san and Higashi?
I've contacted them. They're on their way now.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I hope this is the time that we get to... I'm hoping this is the time that we get to fight Soma. I don't think it will be, but... I want to get my hands on the little snake.
Hey! He's here!
Holy cow, look at all those guys.
Talk. This where those RK guys are holed up? Is Soma with them?
Nobody's had eyes on him yet. Just a sec.
Well, they do have the drone.
I've confirmed the enemy position, Yagami-shi. They have our 2 young hostages surrounded, so a head-on assault would be too dangerous. Naturally, I've already come up with some countermeasures we can run. Would you care to hear my plan?
You always come through, man. Okay then. Walk us through it.
Wow. Look who decided to show up. Too scared to come with all your little bodyguard buddies?
Not like you've got room to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
How many shitheads does it take to watch these girls?
I never thought it would end up like this. You believe me, don't you?
Yeah. But we'll have to save the lecture for after all this is over.
The lecture until this is over.
That goes for you too, Koda-san.
I love
You
that.
so sure about that?
You kidnapped them to get to me? Well, here I am, so let's go.
We did lure you here, so we can beat your sorry ass to death.
Okay,
Can't wait
then.
to beat these guys. They're a bunch of punks.
So what was your plan? Throw all these guys at us as soon as we kick down the door?
We're smarter than that, you know.
Yeah. We knew you'd have some backup!
Oh, snap.
Here comes!
That's that guy. That's that one guy that likes shooting that gun or whatever.
Hands where I can see them. And same for you two.
Hey,
Yeah, that guy's that funny guy that was like, yeah, I like
I got
shooting.
one more thing. I'm not a big fan of guns.
Huh?
Shit!
I'm not a big fan of guns. Nice. That was awesome. Now they can take out a bunch of them. That was sweet. Time to fight.
Come on.
Is it?
Did you really think one gun was enough to take out a crew like us?
Nice.
You did. You were wrong.
Yeah, knock him
You
out.
two sit tight a little longer. But just to warn you, I'm gonna go hard on these guys. You want to see some asses kicked? Don't blink, okay?
Let's get going. I want him down before the smoke clears.
Yeah. Come on!
We got plenty of our guys. We can kick their butts. Oh, more guys. Kaito. Oh, throwing them around like they're nothing. That's awesome. Yeah, make sure you get the girls. Yeah, knock them out. Oh. Good old Kaito trying to show off to the girl. That's funny. They're like, whoa, he's tough. Step away from the window. Whoa, look a little. Ishikawa's supposed to be the big guy? That guy? The one that was having fun shooting him. I wonder why he said step away from the window. That's really random. I didn't expect that. Ishikawa of all people would be the one that's the big guy. Oh, here we go. Ah, I must be using some things with the drone or something. Yeah, I can hear the drone.
Here we go.
Come away from the window, dudes. Do what you gotta do. There we go.
I shall assist you.
I just want to get to the point where I have.
I shall assist you.
I shall assist you. I'm trying to save Ishikawa for later, but
I shall assist you.
I was gonna say mortal wounds? Really? Nice. Yeah, maybe if I get both of them at the same time like this.
Here we go.
He's the only one left, so this shouldn't be too bad.
Here we go.
There we go. Oh, I missed it.
I shall assist you.
I was like, I missed it. I was like, dang it. I thought I had it. I went to hit that circle and he kind of dodged the side, but that's alright. There we go. Defeat the arcade members. Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, that wasn't very smart that she's hanging out with the arcade ones.
I'm so sorry.
No. I'm the one who got you into this. It's not your fault, it's RK's. But I'm next in line after them. Besides, I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
Need to be apologizing to Coda.
Coda, I'm really sorry. It's alright. Well, I'm gonna head home.
Oh, not good. Soma's there.
What? Who?
The guy that, yeah, get back. Yeah, you want to stay away from this dude.
You're all by yourself? What are you trying to pull?
Oh, I'm just here to talk.
He's
To
crazy.
be honest, Juana's put us in kind of a tight spot.
How so?
Well, he's got Kawai's body, Reiko Kusamoto's victim, hidden in a freezer, of all places.
Yeah, we knew that.
Been on ice for what? 5 years? You know about this, Yagami?
Yeah.
Problem is, he's planning to reveal its location on the internet. If that happens, Kusamoto-san will be ruined. No doubt, her fingerprints and other traces are all over the damn corpse.
Yeah, but that's for the better. Means she won't have to listen to you.
Reiko Kusamoto is a capable woman who can swim with the tides. She's irreplaceable. It would be unfortunate to lose her over some lowlife she had to put down.
Huh.
She's on our side now, and she's
What?
accepted it.
So
You
it's your
kidding
duty
me?
to protect people like that?
I protect order, not people. Consider me a necessary evil.
Necessary evil.
That sounds
right.
terrible.
If I hadn't gone undercover, the Tojo clan's ex-Yakuza would be spread all over by now. If that happened, we never would have been able to track their current activity. That's why I created the RK network. To keep Kamurocho's underground under control. Much safer and less messy than wiping them out indiscriminately. But in the shadow of order, there's always a pair of dirty hands.
Right. Kawana said something like that too.
That's crazy.
But if there's one difference between the two of us, it's that I find my work enjoyable. It gives me purpose. When I dirty my hands, it's in the service of order. It goes back to a necessary evil to maintain peace in this country.
This guy's nuts.
In my eyes,
He's got a crazy
peace
idea.
does require violence.
Huh.
It only works when killers are below the surface, keeping it afloat.
Sawa-sensei too? Is that the peace you want?
The